So every professional presenter has to begin somewhere. Whether it's live presenting or online presenting, there was a beginning. Horrifying tale. Videotapes from Facebook. Now, something you need to know about me is that I don't do anything halfway. So even when I was doing cheap or voluntary work, I gave it my all. And the feedback that I got was very positive. In fact, most of my clients were simply blown away at the quality they got with such a next to nothing price. I think some of them even felt guilty, which resulted in generous tips. I wasn't complaining, they were always appreciated. At any rate, I learned that the best customers were prepared because they had gone through certain preparatory steps that I'm going to reveal to you today. I've had people approach me to be their presenter who were anything but prepared. And after hearing their pitch and turning them down, I was able to give them some coaching on some things that they needed to consider prior to having their marketing video made. So to help you get your best online presenter, I'm going to share these steps with you today. Step number 1, know your target demographic. You need to know who you're targeting. So this is the first critical step before you even begin looking for a presenter. In a nutshell, learn as much as you can about your target market. This information will absolutely be critical to making your marketing campaign a success. Step number 2, be clear about the qualities you want in your ideal presenter. Think about gender, accent, and articulation, and style, just to name a few. Step number 3, understand the importance of nonverbal communication. While I was studying communications, even as a young teenager, there was a saying, "What you're doing speaks so loudly that I can't hear what you're saying." Nonverbal communication is at play all the time, even online, and you need to know how to read it in order to know which presenter is right for you. Step number 4, be clear about your desired end result. Other than the obvious result of increased conversions or sales, I want you to be clear about things like, where will your online presenter appear? Facebook? YouTube? Your landing page? What's your preferred speech style? What about your call to action? Do you know what it will be? Do you even have one? You need to be clear on all these elements. Step number 5, be willing to invest to get the best. Online presenters aren't cheap. Well, let me rephrase that. You can probably get someone to present for cheap. But have you ever heard of the phrase, you get what you pay for? If you need to cut corners or you're on a small budget, then do what you need to do to have a decent budget for your presenter. This person will be the face of your company in a very real way. You've got to be willing to invest to get the best. Step number 6, do your research. And yes, that's what I tell my children too. There are many places you can find presenters, so have a look around. You may only need one, but you need the right one. Step number 7, take action. Chances are your best presenter isn't going to come find you, so don't just keep sitting there. For some people, this is the lethal step that kills them every time. If you're a procrastinator, now is the time to break that cycle. Right now is a great time to take action. And you can start by downloading my full report, 7 Steps to Powerfully Attract Your Best Online Presenter. The full report covers these 7 steps more thoroughly, and you can download it with a click of a button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Wednesday for another edition of Everyone Loves Video. I tell you, I've done my fair share of, I guess it doesn't have to be perfect, huh? Step number 1. Steps with you? Okay, so why don't we run that one again? I can't see it. So what was it?
Step number 1. Right?
No, I need to do the so part, so to help you, yeah. Well, let me rephrase that. You can probably get someone to present to you for... And you can start by downloading my full 7 steps, my full report, sorry.